You can eat the exact same number of calories and either burn fat or store it, depending on what you eat. This is why eating windows matter more than calorie counting. You ready for this? I'm Dr. John D'Ambrosio, chiropractor for 32 years, author of Fasting That Works. At 58, I lost 20 pounds of fat while maintaining muscle, and I never counted a single calorie. I focused on when I ate, not how much. So here's a problem with calorie counting. It all assumes that calories are created equal, but they're not. A calorie from protein affects your body differently than a calorie from sugar. And the timing of when you eat matters just as much as what you eat. You can eat 2,000 calories spread across 6 meals and snacks, or you can eat 2,000 calories within 2 meals within an 8-hour window. Same calories, completely different metabolic response. So when you eat constantly throughout the day, insulin is elevated constantly. Every single time you eat, insulin spikes. Even small snacks cause insulin to rise. And when your insulin is high, your body is in storage mode. It's not burning fat, it's storing energy. So even if you're eating fewer calories, if those calories are spread across the entire day, insulin never drops low enough for fat burning to kick in. Big mistake. Now compare that to eating the same number of calories within an 8-hour window. You eat lunch at noon, you eat dinner at 7, and you don't eat again until noon the next day. Insulin, it spikes twice during your eating window, but then it drops and stays low for the next 16 hours. During those 16 hours, your body shifts into fat burning mode. You're accessing stored fat for energy, which is what you want because insulin is low and there's no incoming food. So really, this is why fasting works so well for fat loss. Even if you're not restricting calories, it works because you're not eating less necessarily. You're eating during a shorter window, which keeps insulin low for longer periods. And low insulin is exactly what allows your body to burn stored fat. It's not about calories in versus calories out. It's when insulin is high and when insulin is low. So calorie counting also ignores the thermic effect of food, which is how much energy your body uses to digest and process different foods. The protein, it has the highest thermic effect. Your body burns about 25 to 30% of the calories from protein just digesting it. Carbs burn about 5 to 10%, fat burns 0 to 3%. So 100 calories of protein is not the same as 100 calories of sugar, even though the calorie count is identical. Now, fasting also improves your body's ability to use fat for fuel. When you eat constantly, your body relies on glucose for energy. It never taps into fat stores because glucose is always available. Why would it take it? But when you fast, you force your body to use fat. Over time, your body gets better and better at burning fat efficiently. This is called metabolic flexibility, and it's way more important than counting calories. So here's a real world example. You ready? A person eats 2,000 calories spread across breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, dessert. Insulin spikes 6 times throughout the day. They never enter fat burning mode. Person B eats 2,000 calories again in 2 meals within an 8-hour window. Insulin spikes twice and then drops and stays low for 16 hours. Person B burns fat all morning and evening, while person A stores fat all day. Same calories, completely different results. I've seen this personally. Before I started fasting, I tried calorie counting. I weighed my food, I tracked every meal, I stayed in a calorie deficit. I ate 6 meals a day, and I barely lost weight. It was exhausting, and the results didn't match the effort. Once I switched to fasting and stopped worrying about calories, fat loss happened naturally. I wasn't obsessing over numbers. I was just eating 2 solid meals during an 8-hour window and letting my body burn fat the rest of the time. It was so liberating. Now, this doesn't mean you could eat unlimited food during your eating window and expect to lose fat. If you eat way more than your body needs, obviously you'll still store fat. But for most people, eating 2 solid meals with high protein and no snacking, it naturally regulates your appetite. So you're not hungry. You feel full, you stop eating, and you don't overeat. Your body's hunger signals work properly when insulin isn't constantly elevated. So here we are. Bottom line, Eating windows matter more than calorie counting because they control insulin. Low insulin allows fat burning. High insulin blocks fat burning. Focus on when you eat, 2 solid meals, high protein, and let your body handle the rest. There's a free cheat sheet in my bio. Download it today and start losing fat while maintaining muscle tomorrow. Also, there's a couple of links to some great podcasts I've been on. If you want some more information about me, about my fasting protocols, give those a listen.